All right, customer stating they have no heat. This is a 4-year-old package unit we installed. Everything looks so far so good. I'm gonna open up the panels. Right now the thermostat is calling and I don't got any blower. I don't have anything on the system. So let's see what we got here. I left my drill at home today. I was working on my trailer for my boat. I don't have it. So let me open up this panel and then I'll show you guys what's going on. Careful with those screws. You don't want to put them on the very, very expensive roof here. Just like the panels. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Two flash. Two flash. 1 hour lockout, no flame. 1 hour lockout, no flame. So let's cycle it. Let's cycle the board here and let's see what happens. Might be a gas valve. It is on. Inducer cap is good, they're on. So let's see here. There's the inducer. Okay, we got regular status. We're waiting for that igniter now. There's the igniter. No gas. Okay, so it's gonna cycle again. Let me get my meter real quick, guys. I'll just pull the power so it's quicker. So I'm gonna check at these two wires right here for 24 volts. To make it easier, to make sure we got a good connection, I'll remove my tips. We're gonna cycle power now. See how we got 14 volts, we're looking for 24. All right, we got our voltage. There it goes. The wiggle test worked. We got a bad coil. Bad gas valve, guys. Been about what, within 10 minutes. So you see, if we have 24 volts coming from the board, then we know that this gas valve should be coming on, and it's not. 14 volts is going through, but it needs the gas valve to send it back to the board. All right, I'm gonna go let the homeowners know. This is 4 years old, so it's under warranty. So we're gonna see if we can get a gas valve for them. See, it's only what, 2 o'clock. See if I can run down to Ferguson and grab one. But if I do, I'll show you guys real quick how to toss it in. Today is the 13th, so if I come back, you guys will know that it was the same day. Thanks for checking it out. All right, we're pulling up to my local Ferguson here. Looks like they got the valve in stock. It's about 3 o'clock, so they close in a couple hours. I just made it. It's still the same day. We got a storm brewing out here. I gotta try to beat the rain. So this is a little bit closer to the kind of downtown area, and I'm all the way on the other side of town, so I'm gonna try to beat it right now. But anyways, pulling into the parking lot, gonna pick up the valve. I'll see you guys back at the job site. Let's get these people some warm air. All right, there's the valve. Looks like it's a Copeland. Made in Mexico. Let's hope you don't fail me this time. Okay guys, we're back at the package unit. There's the truck. You can see it's kind of clear right now. We got nice skies, overcast. And then if you look this way where I just came from, that freeway, it is storming down there. I left Ferguson, it started dumping rain and wind. So the plan is to get this gas valve put into my truck. We're gonna go out there, go down there and put it together in the truck, come back up here so I don't have to damage this TPO roof right here. Again, always be mindful of these roofs. You never want to mess with them. But anyhow, let's get this taken care of. Go downstairs, show you guys how I take the gas valve apart, put it back in. It's about 3:45. Let's see how long it takes me. Storm's coming. It's getting windier. Sorry if I'm a little rushy. I just got to get this thing done before it starts dumping rain and wind. It's our first storm of the year. Supposedly it's like a Pacific typhoon or whatever. So we're supposed to get some substantial rain and wind. Just a little 2-ton 2-burner. Let's see if it's the same valve downstairs. Let's take it to the truck, guys. Mark a little line right here. I'm going to mark a little line so I know the orientation of that valve. Right about there. That way I don't have to keep doing any adjusting at the package unit. This is a valve we're replacing right here with valve 09033 from Copeland, aka White Rogers, for anybody that didn't know that. Got some instructions here. All right, let's get this valve off. It's not real old, so I'm hoping it's not gonna fight me here. Man, that storm's coming in, guys. I gotta get this thing off. That's how I do it, guys. You know, there's probably other tools and other ways to skin the cat. I just use my leverage with the backup wrench so I don't mess this manifold up. I got to get some new pipe wrenches this year. I've had these for like 5 years and the teeth are all worn on them. I just get the cheap stuff. Why not? Unless somebody wants to buy me some tools. There we go. There we go. She's coming off. All right. Let me get my stuff to do the gas. So one thing, White Rogers or Copeland, when they came to my shop, my job shop, they told us don't put the pipe dope all the way at the rim here. They get a lot of failures because people put too much pipe dope at the end there and it shoves it into the valve, and then that valve malfunctions prematurely. So just be mindful of that. You can see I used some Teflon tape, gas approved pipe thread here for that Blue Monster. I'm sure most of you guys have seen that. And then I use just a standard True Blue from Rectiseal. So I True Blued it all the way up until about the 4th thread there. Remember your gas flow, aka if it's flat right there, that's going to go into the manifold. This is a part obviously you hold when you put the gas pipe on. I got my mark right there. Let me show you guys. A little Sharpie mark. I mean, obviously, naturally you're going to want to leave it like that, so that's why I always mark it. That way you're not, oh crap, I need to put the wiring in the other spot. Get it about hand tight. All right. That's where you got to be really careful with this manifold, guys. So my line's right there. I'm going to try to go one more revolution here. Using the truck as leverage. All right, let's find my mark. Right there. So you can see that little Sharpie mark is in line right there on the valve. You can see the valve is also in the on position already, so. All right, let's go back on the roof. You can see it's getting darker. Where's that overcast I was showing you guys? It's going away. We got to get on that roof ASAP. Let's get it. Got to go get some pipe dope. See that? It's in the pipe. That's what you don't want in the gas valve. Storm's coming in. The storm is coming in. People are freaking out because the storm is coming in. So if you get too much, just show you guys. Just wipe a little off. That's all you got to do. Do not want that stuff in the valve. You see that little chunk I took off? That's what Copeland was talking about. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Obviously, I forgot about the grommet. That's no worries. It's gonna rain, it'll wash it away. It's about hand tight. And we'll start torquing it. Wrong way, Jose. Don't you know righty tighty, lefty loosey? We all do it. If you don't, you're lying. That's all we need right there. You know, clean up our little connections here. I'm going to take this part right here. You don't want that touching any metal, it'll arc against metal. Kind of keep it away from your wiring if you can. All right, so we're hooked up there. We got the power on, the gas is on, gas is on. So what I'm gonna do is get ready to dump this thing and we're gonna fire it up. But first we're gonna get our gas pressure set up. You don't have to back the screws all the way out on those little guys. Just a couple little back cracks. You're good to go. Okay. And just for the video, sometimes I check it, but I'm just kidding. I always check it. Let's check the inlet pressure, guys. All right, there's inlet pressure right there. I'm going to turn the power on and let's do a jump. So we jumped white to red. All right, that valve, that coil was even a little sticky, wasn't it? We'll retry it a couple times for you guys. We're at 3.26. Now again, combustion analyzation is the way to go if you really want to dial in a heat performance, BTUs, clocking the gas meter, All that stuff is very, very important to do. My monoxer is actually getting a new O2 sensor sent right now. I took it to the shop to get a new sensor. These valves are coming from Mexico, guys. We gotta see if they're working for us. Don't automatically think everything is good from, you know, from the factory or from the warehouses or whatever. Right now I was testing the spring to make sure it was going down in pressure. Now I'm going back up in pressure just in case we ever need to do any adjustments. It's getting windy out here too. These burners don't like it. I got about 10 minutes before this storm hits me. Little quarter adjustments at a time. Got to block these burners. The wind. Regulator's at 3.3 on this one, guys. So make sure your valve, you read the valve. 3.3 inches of water column, that's max for this particular package unit. So not 3.5, just pay attention to the valve there. 3.3, we were about 3.2 something when I started, so I just put it to 3.3. A little bit of an adjustment on that. All right, let's go ahead and take our jumper off. Turn the gas off. I don't know what this is about right there, but I'm not gonna mess with that. That old Union ball valve, it looks like they cocked it a little bit. Maybe because of the 3.3, who knows? All right, first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Bill. All right, no, we gotta tighten this stuff first, guys. All right. Not going nowhere. Let's get that other one there, the output. Okay, and we're gonna do a little bubble test right now. Once it fires up again, we'll test the manifold, incoming, and all this old stuff. But I just wanted to get my probes off of it first. This storm's coming in. It's getting darker out here, man. Trees are moving. See, those trees are starting to sway. Don't forget your dust cap. I'm gonna check out the airflow here. Make sure we're good enough for 3.3. Looks like our static is 0.55, 0.57, so we'll screenshot that. Gotta take pictures of your work. Okay. The most important part before you leave, so you can sleep at night. Because if you're like me, you love to sleep comfortably and not have any worries. So can't check this manifold until it's on because the gas is flowing through the valve. Y'all are connections are good. I'm starting to feel my first sprinkles, guys. I think we did it. 4:30. We got here about 3:45 with the valve. I think we're good to go. It's literally raining right now. Wow, as I put the last screw in, look at this, guys. The first sprinkles are hitting the ground. See that? Starting to sprinkle. Literally said, look at that, how dark that cloud is. It's coming in. And we saved the day on this Trane package unit. So one thing we're gonna do before we leave, two things. We're gonna take a picture of the job site. Multiple pictures. Or that way if a cable guy or a roofer or anybody else comes up here and does work and trashes the roof, they can't say it was the HVAC guys. Got another little ream there. Bunch of little condos slash houses on this little property, but very nice out here. Thanks for watching. So one of two things, take pictures and then turn the unit on from the thermostat. That way, again, you sleep comfortable at night. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. I tested it right now before I buttoned everything up. Let's see here. All right. Hopefully we're all set. I'm going to just make sure it fires up while we're doing the paperwork from the thermostat. I'm just going to test it from your controller right here before I leave, because I made sure it was good up from the unit. I just want to test it from here. All right, let's do some paperwork, okay?
All right.
Thank you, guys. Yep, I can feel it coming on. Literally took me about 45 minutes, almost 50 minutes exactly, and now it's starting to rain out there. So the HVAC gods were with me today.
So you don't have anybody else there?
No, I'm going home now. I'm gonna go have some dinner, watch some football. What temperature do you guys normally have it at? About 74, 75, something like that?
Yeah.
And heating?
75 is probably good.
That's 75 right there. It's gonna be a little nippy with this storm now.
I went to step outside and it was like, woo.
It's blowing my truck around on the freeway coming back with this part, man.
It's cold. It's not just a breeze.
Oh, it's gonna blow in here. All right, you guys are all set. I put it at 75 for you, okay?
All right.
We beat the rain, guys. It's coming down. It's time to get out of here. Let's go home. Appreciate you guys watching, man. We'll see you on the next one.